Hello guys, welcome back to SolidWorks exercise number 9. Before starting the video, if you are new and haven't subscribed our channel, press the subscribe button. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to make 3D model using this 2D drawing. We will go step by step. So watch the complete video. Let's start. So first of all, we are going to make this U shape as you can see. So for that we will make the circle of radius 33 and circle of radius 13. First of all, go to front plane, go to sketch and make a circle of radius 13 and make another circle of radius 33. So now you can see that we have the length of 70 and it is going all the way toward this smaller circle and the total length is 66. So we will make the line tangent to this larger circle of the 70 dimension and then we will drag the line toward the tangent end of this smaller circle like this. It will be traced automatically and this SolidWorks. So make sure that these lines have this green tangent sign showing. It is showing that this line and this circle is tangent to each other. Basically these are the constraints. If your constraints are okay, you can see the fully defined here. So now we will simply make a center line and mirror these two entities we have made. Select the mirror entities and select these three entities and mirror above this center line. Select OK. Now go to trim entities. To make the U shape, we will trim all the extra entities like this. So you can see that our U shape have been made. So for the confirmation of our dimension, we will see the dimension of this total U and this is the 66. So our first sketch is ready. Now we will simply extrude it to 60 depth. So go to feature tab, select extrude and select mid plane from here. Give the value of 60 and select OK. So our first part is ready. Now we have to make these shapes. So for that we will shift the plane from this face toward 84. So as you can see that the total height is 84. So select this face, select the plane and give it the value of 84 and select flip offset. Now you can see that we have created the plane at 84 height. For our second part, select this plane and go to sketch. So now we have to make this part. We don't have this height length, so we have to make this part to adjust it accordingly. So first of all, we are going to make this circle and give it the dimension of 104 divided by 2 above this center. So make the center line like this. And now simply make the small circle of radius 6. As you can see that we have the dia of 12, so radius will be 6. We are going to make it randomly like this. Now as you can see that this fillet is of 14 radius. So we will make another circle of radius 14 here. So now what we will do is we will simply make the line here like this and we will make this circle and the line tangent. So you can see that our sketch is tangent Now we will simply trim this entity like this. Now what we will do is we will again make the other line like this, and we will make the fillet of radius 14 like this. So now we will simply trim this entity. Now our half shape is ready. So the total length of this part is 48. So we will simply select the smart dimension and we will give the value of 48 between these two lines like this. So now you can see that our shape has been automatically adjusted. So the distance between these two circles are 20. So for the confirmation, select this point and this point, and you can see that we have the 20 dimension. So simply select this point and again make the dia of 12 and go to exit sketch. Now we will simply extrude the feature. So the depth is 14. Give the value of 14 here and select OK. So now you can see our first part is ready. So to merge these two bodies, what we have to do is we will make this one line little bit internally. Let me show you. Delete these constraints and drag it toward inward. Go to edit sketch. So now go to edit feature and select merge result from here. Select OK. So now you can see our part is merged with this body. Now we will simply mirror this feature. Select mirror from here. Select the right plane and select OK. So our 80% model is ready using simple two commands. Now we are going to make this feature. For that we have the outer radius of 10 and the inner radius of 6 and the length of this is 10. So we will select this face, go to sketch and make the reference point at the center of this circle and make the dia of 12 and another of radius 10 like this, and select the smart dimension, select this point and this center point and give the value of 10. Now we will make the tangent lines again like this. And we will trim the internal lines and simply close this sketch. So you can see that our sketch has been closed. Go to exit feature, go to extrude boss base, and from here you can see the depth of 10. So give the depth of 10 here like this and merge the body like OK. So now what we are going to do is we are going to make this cut feature. So for that we have to again shift the plane, select this face, go to plane and select the plane or the second reference, select the plane which is perpendicular to this and we will get the plane at this face or tangent to this face. Select OK. Now select this plane, go to sketch. Now simply make the center rectangle randomly like this. Give it the value of 26 and give it the length of 60. Now we will simply give the distance of 22. As you can see that the width is of 26, distance is of 22, and for the cut feature we have give the value of 60. So now make sure that these 2 points are vertical. So make it vertical for the equal cut. Now go to features, select extrude cut from here. So give the cut value of 10 mm. Select OK. So now you can see our cut feature have been made. Now what we will do is we will simply make the inner circle which is of dia 14. So select this face, go to sketch and make a circle at the middle of this rectangle and give it the value of 7 radius. Go to XD sketch, go to extrude cut and extrude cut it to through all both. Select OK. So our part is ready. You can see that. If you want to import the dimensions or display the feature dimension, turn on this option and unhide it like this. So now you can analyze every dimension accordingly without getting into the sketch feature. So thank you for watching. This was our simple tutorial on 3D CAD exercise. Stay tuned and keep watching our channel.